Quick message, guys. I want to give myself some little bit of praise this morning because I pride myself on being exactly who I am. Because it just I'm just thankful to be who I am. For the simple fact is, I'm on the line. My doctor called. She said, "Hey, Kosha, good morning." I said, "Good morning." He said, she said, "The lights flickering over there at the office." I'm here by myself. "Yes, ma'am. They're flickering a little bit, and she's like, "You think it's too bad for us to carry on clinic?" I was like, "It ain't doing nothing to me." I was like, "It flickered a few times, but they on." So she was like, the computers and stuff be messing up and the phone lines, and when the weather bad. I said, "Yes, ma'am, it be." And I was like, she said, "Did you talk to your coworker?" I'm not saying her name. I was like, "No." She was like, "She texted me last night, said she was sick." And I was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "So we got to tackle this by ourselves." And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." She was like, "Oh my God, you sound so optimistic. You just always in a positive manner. The lights flickering, the computer system and phone system gonna go down today, and you're gonna be working by yourself today, and you still just optimistic, a very positive person." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that." I was like, "Yeah, always. Why not?" Because me sitting here being mad about somebody not coming in to support and help me, or me being upset about the lights flickering, or me being upset about the phone lines and the computer lines not working, it's not going to do anything for me but bring me stress. I'm not going to stress myself out about things that I cannot change. And that's what a lot of people need to start doing. You got to stop stressing yourself out about things that you cannot change. I can't change the weather. I can't change the fact that when the weather's bad, the computer system and the phone system go down. I can't change the fact that my coworker called in and I'm stuck to do all the work from the front office to the back office. But God blessed me to be able to do and know how to do all of it. I'm okay with it. I do the lab, I do the patients, I do the front desk, I do the referrals, I do the clinic calls, I do the hospital calls, I answer all the calls, I take all the messages, I schedule all the appointments, all of it. I do it all. So why am I upset about somebody else's choices? It ain't gonna make me nothing but in my feelings. It's not gonna put me nothing but in a bad place. And I would never allow somebody to put me where I don't want to be. I don't want to be upset because you didn't come to work. What's that gonna do for me? I'm gonna still get my paycheck. I don't want to be upset because the light's flickering, because I got hope that they're gonna stay on. I have faith that they're gonna stay on. I'm not worried about if the computer system go down. I got the computer system on my phone. I got the whole thing that I work with on my computer on my phone. It might be a little harder. I'm not worried about if the phone lines go out. People ain't gonna be able to get through and get the things that they need while the lines are out. But I'm not worried about that. I can't control that. If I could, the lines will keep coming. If I could, nothing bad would ever happen. If I could. But since things come up against you all the time, you got to train your own mind to be in control of itself. You got to say, if I say, "Oh, I'm not going to eat this anymore because it's bad for my health," I'm not going to ever pick it up and eat it again, because I already programmed my mind to do what it needs to do. Discipline yourself. Every day I tell myself, I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm going to do this exercise workout at home. Then I tell myself, I'm going to get up and go to the gym. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the gym, whether my body or my mind telling me, or my body was like, "I don't feel like it," whatever. But my discipline and the way I discipline myself, I'm able to do what I need to do even when I don't want to do it. But I just brought this message to say it's always a good thing to stay positive, even through the mix of the storm, because at the end of the tunnel, you dictate how your future look. You dictate what's going to happen in your future by setting those goals in order for yourself right now. You don't carry out a evil situation or a bad situation and indulge in that situation. because you're going to wound up upset, mad, and stressed out for the day. I'm not giving my day to somebody or something that I can't control just because it didn't go the way I planned it to go or where I wanted to go. I'm not doing that. So I just come to say, guys, remain optimistic. Do your very best. Show up for yourself every day. Even if nobody else is showing up, make sure you're showing up for yourself every day. You're going to be glad you did. I just want to bring that quick message. Just Kosha. Follow me for more.